Hello, and welcome back to the Steve Ball Show. Today we're going to talk about a couple of topics. First off, we're going to talk about a couple of shows that I think you guys would like and suggest that you should watch. The first is called Doctor Odyssey. It's on ABC on Thursdays. It's about a doctor who lives who's on a boat and takes care of patients. Um, it's really good to see that. It's kind of like reminds me. I've never seen The Love Boat, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. So it reminds me of that and like a medical drama, but on a boat kind of perspective. It's pretty cool to see how this doctor takes care of the patients on the boat. And so if you want to watch it, it's on ABC. The next show I want to suggest is um, Abbott Elementary is really good. That came back this week. That's on Wednesdays on ABC. It's just about like a teacher in a school in Philadelphia and how they deal with the kids and stuff like that. So if you want to watch that, it's on ABC. A next show I want to talk about is not Abbott. Agatha Long is really good. It's kind of cool to see what they're doing and how she's trying to become a witch and see what I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with her powers. And it looks like spoiler. It looks like I'm right about there's a character called Teen, and we don't know who his mom is, but this last episode said Agatha said to Teen, "You're just like your mom." So I think he is Teen. I think Teen's Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. I think that's her son, and it looks like he's gonna get his powers. And see, hopefully they bring her back because she died. I think my friend said Billy said that she died in Doctor Strange too. So hopefully they bring her back. So yeah, if you want to watch that, that's on Disney Plus. Um, oh, and sorry about that. The last thing I want to talk about for TV shows is Superman and Lois finally came back for their fourth and final season. It's kind of cool to see how they're doing Lex Luthor, and it's sad. Spoiler alert: he created Doomsday, and spoiler alert: they killed Superman off. So hopefully they bring him back. I'm not sure if they have done that, and I know they've done that in movies where he dies and then he comes back to life. But I'm not sure if they've ever done that in like the short that old Superman show they had in the '90s. I'm not sure if they ever killed him off and he came back. So hopefully he comes back before the end of the show. So I can't wait to see how it's so cool how they're developing Superboy, and how he's getting his powers. Hopefully he gets his costume from the comics, and hopefully he can become a little bit of a hero before like his dad. I know he's not Superman, but hopefully Superboy can take over for Superman for a little while Superman's dead, and hopefully they defeat Lex Luthor. So if you want to watch that, that's on I believe that's on Monday nights. It just came back with 2 episodes for the fourth season. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is two things that maybe you can get to listen to and play. The first one is called Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrushed. You can get that on PS5, Xbox, and Switch. It's pretty cool to see Mickey, and it's like a different story. He's trying to save stories that you never heard of before and recreate them. You use like a paintbrush to fight enemies and stuff. So I'm working my way through that. It's a pretty good game. If you want to get it, like I said, it's on PS5, Xbox, and Switch. And next thing I want to talk about is a couple weeks ago I got Katy Perry's new vinyl. It's called 143. Here it is. I first didn't really like it that much, but it's really, really, really good. So I suggest if you want to get it, there's like I think there's 11 songs or 12 songs on it. It's a really, really good song. So now we're gonna do Steve, Joe's, and Bill's picks for NFL Week 6. Sorry, I took a bye last week because the Eagles weren't playing. So now that they're playing, um, we are going to do that. But before I get to that, I want to wish people in Tampa Bay, in Florida, all I wish that I wish them safety, and if that I hope they're safe and that they get safe and that they can take care of this. And I wish them all the best. So be safe, Tampa Bay. We're praying for you. Yeah. So week 6 NFL picks. The first game is the San Francisco 49ers versus Seahawks. Billy says the Seahawks win 28-24. Joey said the 49ers win 28-21. I agree with Joey. I think both these teams are about the same. They both are not that good right now. With the 49ers are not that good without Christian McCaffrey. They're a whole different team. So I think they win this game in a close game where Jordan Mason scores on a last-second touchdown. And I agree with Joey's score. I think they win this game. 49ers win 28-21 in a close game tonight on Thursday Night Football. The 49ers win. The next game is the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Chicago Bears. Joe says the Jaguars win 30-21. Billy says the Bears win 27-20. I agree. I don't like to say this, but I think the Bears are just a better team than the Jaguars at this moment. They're playing in London. It's an early game. I think it'll be back and forth, but I just think that Caleb Williams is playing okay. I think that DJ Moore has 2 touchdowns. I think Swift has a touchdown. I think Caleb Williams rushes for a touchdown. So I think they win this game by 2 touchdowns. I think the Bears win this game 35-24 against the Jaguars in London. The next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. Bill says the Saints win 34-31. Joe says the Buccaneers win 27-14. I agree with Joe. Without Derek Carr, I don't know what the Saints offense will be. They're starting Rattler, who's a rookie. So I hate to say this, but I just think because of Baker Mayfield's because he's a veteran, I think they win this game in a close one where they win by a field goal last second. Their kicker Chase, I think it's Chase McLaughlin, kicks a field goal. I think they win this game 24-21. The Bucs win against the Saints. The next game is the Washington Commanders versus the Ravens. Joe says the Ravens win 30-27. Bill says the Ravens win 34-28. I agree. Finally, the Washington Commanders have to play a actually decent team. They've been playing well, but they've been playing easy teams. But this is a team that's a playoff contender. I think that they'll be back and forth. Don't get me wrong. I think that Jaden Daniels is a good quarterback and will be a good quarterback in his career. He's been playing really well, but I just think that he finally shows that he's a rookie. I think he throws a pick, and then I think that Derrick Henry scores a touchdown on the final seconds of the game. I think Ravens win this game 35-28. The Ravens win against the Commanders. The next game is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Green Bay Packers. Billy says the Packers win 23-20. Joey says the Packers win 32-21. I agree. Even though the Cardinals look promising, they're still a young team. And I think the Packers are just a little bit better. I think Jordan Love throws to Musgrave for 2 touchdowns. I think Josh Jacobs rushes for 2 touchdowns. So I think the Packers win this game by 2 scores. I think they win this game 34-21. The Packers win against the Cardinals. The next game is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. Bill says the Colts win 30-26. Joe says the Colts win 27-21. I agree. I just think that the Colts are way better than the Titans. The Titans are rebuilding. So I think that it'll be a close game. I think it'll be where the last second the Colts drive down the field and I think they win this game 24-21 against the Titans. The Colts win. The next game is the Houston Texans versus the New England Patriots. Joe says the Texans win 38-21. Bill says the Texans win 36-10. I agree. I just think that the Texans are way better than the Patriots. They're starting Drake May, the rookie quarterback. We don't know how good he will be. So I just think that because the Texans are way more experienced, that they win this game easily. I agree with Billy's score. I think it's going to be a blowout. I think that Stephon Diggs has 2 touchdowns. Dalton Schultz has a touchdown. And C.J. Stroud rushes for a touchdown. So I think the Texans win this game 28-10. I think the Texans win this game against the Patriots. The next game is the Cleveland Browns versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Joey says the Eagles win 32-17. Billy says the Eagles win 30-20. I agree. I just think the Eagles should win this game. Hopefully, knock on wood. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are coming back, and so is Lane Johnson. So I think even if they double cover A.J. Smith, Devontae Smith will be open, or vice versa. I think that either Devontae Smith has 2 touchdowns, and Saquon Barkley has a touchdown, or vice versa. A.J. Brown has 2 touchdowns, and Saquon Barkley has a touchdown, and maybe Devontae Smith. So I think they win this game easily against the Browns. I think they win this game. I agree with Joey's score, maybe 32-21. The Eagles win this game against the Browns. The next game is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Denver Broncos. Bill says the Chargers win 28-21. Joe says the Chargers win 30-21. I agree. I just think the Chargers are a little bit better than the Broncos. The Broncos have been playing okay, but they still have a rookie quarterback. They're still rebuilding, and the Chargers are not rebuilding. So I think that Justin Herbert has a good game. I think they throw to their receivers for touchdowns, and I don't know their names. I'm blanking on it. And the running back has touchdowns. So I think they win this game easily. I think they win this game 35-17. The Chargers win against the Broncos. The next game is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Bill says the Steelers win 30-17. Joe says Steelers win 27-14. I agree. I just think the Steelers are better than the Raiders. The Raiders are starting Aiden O'Connell. He's okay. I just think the Raiders need a new quarterback. I think they need to draft one and develop him. So I think that the Steelers have been playing okay. And I think that continues. I think Justin Fields continues playing okay. So I think they win this game easily. I think they win this game 33-10. The Steelers win against the Raiders. The next game is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. Joe says the Falcons win 38-28. Bill says the Falcons win 21-14. I agree. I just think the Falcons are way better than the Panthers. The Panthers are rebuilding. I don't know what they're doing. But I think the Falcons are way better. I think Kirk Cousins has another good game. I think Mooney has a touchdown. I think Drake London has 2 touchdowns. And their Bijan Robinson has a touchdown. So I think they win this game easily. I think they win this game 31-14. The Falcons win against the Panthers. The next game is the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowgirls. Bill says the Lions win 27-21. Joey says the Lions win 34-27. I agree. Even though the Cowgirls won last week against Steelers, they're not that good. They barely won against the Steelers. I don't think they're that good of a team, even though they're in second place. They just got lucky. So I don't think they're that good. I think the Lions have a field day against them. I think that Montgomery has a touchdown. Gibbs has a touchdown. Brown has 2 touchdowns. I think they win this game easily. I think they win this game 30-14. The Lions win this game against the Cowgirls. The next game is Cincinnati Bengals versus the New York Giants. Bill says the Bengals win 37-30. Joey says the Bengals win 30-21. I agree. I just think the Giants got lucky last week. I don't think they're going to get lucky again. The Bengals are due for a win. Joe Burrow played his lights out last week, but they lost to the Ravens. I don't think they're going to lose again this week. I think that Joe Burrow plays once again well. I do think it'll be a close game, but I think they win. I think they win this game by 2 touchdowns. I think the Bengals win this game 35-17. The Bengals win against the Giants. The next and final game is the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. Joe says the Bills win 40-28. Bill says the Bills win 31-21. I agree. Even though Aaron Rodgers, they just fired their coach. So it's going to be a new system. I don't know how good the system will be with their interim coach. So I just think Josh Allen will have a good game. I think they're going to blow out the Jets. I think that they're going to win 40-28, like Joey says. And yeah. So I hope all your teams win this week, besides the Patriots, Cowgirls, Commanders, and the Browns. So please subscribe to my show, the Steve Ball Show, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a good NFL Sunday, and Lord willing, see you next week. Thank you.